While it is well known that the northern half of Italy has plenty to offer and most of the well-known sites that tourists flock to are located to the north of Rome, you can experience a whole new side of the country when you venture to the south. There are pockets of the region that attract fewer tourists but still have the unparalleled beauty that Italy is known for. Welcome to MultiCityTrips, the multi-destination travel expert for personalized multi-city trips to Europe. In today's video, we bring you 5 of our favorite southern Italy itineraries that will let you absorb the best of the region in just 2 weeks. New to our travel channel? We post new videos every Monday and Thursday, so subscribe today and ring the bell so you don't miss out on our latest travel guide, inspiration, tips, and amazing travel itineraries available to your favorite destinations in Europe. To make the most of these southern Italy itineraries and travel guides, check out our recommended flights, hotels to stay in, and more things you can do at each destination in the video description below. For a full list of recommendations mentioned in any of our travel itineraries, click on the link provided in the description to access the blog post version of this guide from our website. Itinerary 1. Southern Italy by train. If you're traveling to Italy from another country, it's very likely that you will not have easy access to a car when you're visiting. You can rent one, of course, but you don't have to. You can opt to explore the southern region of Italy by train for a charming experience. Start your southern Italian train journey in Galliano del Capo. This small town is perched on a series of cliffs and overlooks the ocean on the southernmost tip of Italy. This small town has plenty of restaurants, cafes, marketplaces, and places to relax and immerse yourself in southern Italian culture. If you're interested in swimming, you'll have the chance to swim in some deep and remarkably clear water. Next, catch a train to Taranto. There are plenty of historic sites to explore, such as the waterside Castello Aragonese. This castle and fortress was built circa 900. The Museo Nazionale Archeologico has a collection of historical artifacts you can browse to learn more about the history of the region. The ruins of the Tempio di Poseidone are a fantastic sight to behold as well. From Taranto, you'll be able to catch a train to Crotone. This historic city was established in 710 BC and was notable for its success in the original Olympic Games. The buildings built into the cliffside overlook the ocean and provide a beautiful view. Spend time exploring the waters by boat or the surrounding landscape on foot. The region is known for its exceptional wines, and Crotone also has several Michelin-starred restaurants that you can treat yourself to when you visit. Finally, catch a train to Reggio Calabria to finish your trip. Spend time wandering the picturesque beachside promenade known as the Lungomare Falcomata. You can also relax on the Reggio Calabria beach, where you can lay out on the warm golden sand or take a dip in the turquoise waters. If you're looking to explore the natural beauty of southern Italy, hike up the Rocca di Pentedatilo and soak in the views. Itinerary 2. Island time in Sicily. As a historical center of activity for trading on the Mediterranean, Sicily supports rich history and culture. Take all of this in with a tour of the port cities along the coast. You can start your tour in Palermo when you land at the international airport associated with the city. You can spend days admiring the primarily Norman architecture, although with a city as large and historic as Palermo, you will see dozens of well-preserved architectural styles. There are also several UNESCO World Heritage sites throughout the city as well, such as the Norman Palace and Teatro Massimo. A guided trip into the Capuchin catacombs may not be for everyone, but you can get a unique perspective on the history of the city in a unique way, surrounded by thousands of mummies. After sightseeing, make sure to get some Sicilian-style pizza and arancini to refuel. A 2.5-hour drive away is Catania, another historic port city with incredible architecture. Built at the base of Mount Etna, the city sprawls along the coastline with plazas, churches, and gardens dotting the landscape. A trip up to the top of Mount Etna provides the best views you can get out of the city, while wandering the streets lets you appreciate the ornate details of the Baroque architecture. A trip through the fish market will surely be an adventure, as it constantly buzzes at any time of the day. The location, as well as the market, means fresh local seafood is hard to beat. About an hour away by train or car puts you in Syracuse, the final of the 3 port cities you will visit as part of this itinerary. Syracuse has well-preserved ruins in and around the city which can take a couple of days to take in. The Piazza Archimede is a great way to spend an afternoon and take in the sights and sounds of the city with a beautiful fountain as a backdrop. Itinerary 3. A food tour of southern Italy. The entire country of Italy is synonymous with incredible food. Not only is the cuisine of the region unforgettable, but many dishes you'll be able to try in the southern part of the country are part of Italy's illustrious culinary heritage. Start your trip by sampling some authentic mozzarella in Campania. This traditional type of cheese is made from buffalo milk and is typically served fresh. You can always sample a bite by itself, but one of the best ways to enjoy fresh mozzarella is over a fresh caprese salad. Next, head towards Italy's west coast to the town of Naples, the city famous for pizza. It is said that the dish was invented here, and you can even get a slice at Antica Pizzeria Portelba, which is widely believed to be the world's first pizzeria. What food tour to southern Italy would be complete without limoncello? Head to Sorrento, further down the coast. While there are several areas of the Amalfi Coast that produce fine lemons, Sorrento is said to produce the best lemons that will therefore produce the best limoncello. To head to your final stop on your southern Italian food tour, you will next drive about 8 hours south to Sicily. Along the way, you can explore countless wineries and small restaurants, but save room because Sicily is famous for several different types of delicious food. One of the most famous dishes that were created here is the cannoli. This tube-shaped pastry is filled with ricotta and occasionally topped with fruit or chocolate. Itinerary 4. Southern Italy's history. Start your adventure through southern Italy's history in Italy's capital city of Rome. Although Rome is in central Italy, many refer to it as the line between southern and northern Italy. The city was founded in the 8th century BC and served as the major hub for the Roman Empire. This ancient civilization consisted of a population of anywhere from 50 to 90 million, which means that the Roman Empire included nearly 20% of the Earth's population at the time. As you can imagine, there are countless historic sites to see here. You should plan for at least 5 days to explore Rome, although you could easily spend several more too. Some of the best places to go include the Colosseum, the Spanish Steps, St. Peter's Basilica, and the Trevi Fountain. An easy 3-hour drive south will take you to the Flavian Amphitheater in Pozzuoli. It's considered to be the 3rd largest of its kind. Construction dates back to the 1st century AD, and you can learn a lot about the history of gladiators and animal fights that were popular in ancient Rome. Less than a half-hour further south is Pompeii. This is a can't miss for those who are passionate about history. Pompeii is one of the most well-known and well-visited archaeological sites in the world. The ancient Roman city was destroyed by Mount Vesuvius's eruption in 79 AD and was buried under 4 to 6 meters of volcanic ash. Because of this, the site has been incredibly well preserved and provides archaeologists and historians the unique opportunity to see what a day in an ancient Roman city might have been like. Only a small portion of the site is open to the public as they prioritize preservation, but there is still plenty to see. Itinerary 5. The Amalfi Coast. No trip to the south of Italy is complete without a stop by the Amalfi Coast. This enchanting stretch of coastline is known for lemons, warm weather, and a warm and hospitable culture. Start your Amalfi Coast adventure in the beautiful town of Positano. This is one of the most popular spots on the coast, and there are many who come to visit. The town is defined by its warm, neutral-tone buildings and the vibrant shades of greens and blues that surround it. This is a great start to your trip, as you can spend time here either exploring the narrow alleyways and seeing everything there is to see, or you can simply relax on the beach and acclimate to a new time zone. Next, head a half-hour east to find Amalfi. The town that shares its name with the coastal region is beautiful and charming. It's a prime spot for soaking in southern Italy's sunshine as well as heading slightly inland to hike or explore some local wineries. Finally, head to the small island of Capri. One of the most magnificent stops you can make when you're in Capri is a trip to the Grotta Azzurra, or the Blue Grotto. This cave is accessible by boat, and when you go inside, you'll be stunned. The waters inside take on a vivid blue color that you'll have to see in person to believe. To visit, you must book a tour on a small rowboat that only carries 4 passengers. It's smart to book this in advance if you're traveling during peak season, as it's an understandably popular stop. There you have it, 5 of our favorite southern Italy itineraries that will let you absorb the best of the region in just 2 weeks. We hope you find our itineraries and guide helpful, and if you are planning a trip inspired by our itineraries, ensure to check our recommended flights, hotels to stay in, and best things to do during your visit in the video description below. Need help planning and finding the best vacation package to southern Italy or other European destinations? Visit us at MultiCityTrips.com today and see how our travel experts can help you design and personalize your next vacation.